Hey guys, this is Patience, and I'm just gonna do an update. This is like my venting session. Today is Sunday, um, October the 10th, and let me tell you, this is a story. I mean, you guys can agree to disagree, but I need to go get me some wine or something. Um, that's just a thought I just had, just right then. But so here's the story. So my friend called me. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday. Who's from Texas. And this is the story. She and her girlfriend having trouble. So she was supposed to come to Atlanta with her girlfriend and they were supposed to stay somewhere else. So she called and said, can I stay at your house? Because I had told her that they could stay here with me. I had no problem with that. So I said, sure. And then I was like, well, I probably won't be home at all or whatever. I'll just, because a friend of ours were having like a housewarming party or something on Saturday. But I said, you're free to use my car and you're free to stay in my house. Because, of course, I said, well, that was Wednesday. I said, sure. But then my friend, my new guy friend called me and was like, Patience, I took a 3-day weekend and we could spend the whole 3 days together. So, of course, I'm very excited about that because our relationship is just great. And that's what I prefer to do. You feel me? So, I call her. I said, hey, even though I don't think people ever impose or intend to impose. I don't care. Me. I say, okay, girl, my boo, the one I said, my boo is told me he took 3 days off and he had plans for us. And I really want to partake in those plans. And Saturday we'll go to the shower. But anyway, I said Saturday we'll go to the shower. Okay. But you can stay at my house and I'll leave you with my car because he's going to pick me up on Friday. So you have free access to whatever you want. Okay? So, not to mention, the original plan for her was not for her to spend her time with me. This was like impromptu. So, Saturday came. Mind you, I was with my friend Friday night. He picked me up early Friday morning. And then Saturday, I didn't bring enough clothes to go to the shower, which was my fault or whatever. Okay, granted that, I forgot my clothes to go to the shower. I said, okay, even though he said I'm going to go to the shower with you, I said, no, I'm not going to worry about that shower. Because first of all, I live 30 minutes from his house. The shower is about an hour away from my house. So he has to backtrack 30 minutes, and then another hour to take me to the shower. So, at that point, I was over it. I said, okay, we're just not going to go. Besides, I was enjoying totally what I was doing. Even though he said he'd go to a shower. It's not even his friends. Okay? But he was willing to go with me. So, to make a long story short, she calls me. Well, I call her Sunday morning. I told her, I said, can you let everybody know I'm not going to make it to the shower? Not only am I grown enough to know that if I want to go to a shower, I don't have to go. So it's only a damn housewarming shower. Really? How many people came to my stuff? Nobody. So I'm beyond trying to prove a point to people about who I am and what I have to do. Okay? So, Sunday, I call her because we went to Stone Mountain. I said, this is where I just kind of broke down. I called her. I said, so Mr., which is my friend, is going to bring me home about 12 o'clock. So, if you have to go somewhere, could you be back by 2? Because I have dance class at 2. Mind you, I told her all these plans before I even come. But anyway, it's my car. So, you know, come back with my stuff. Anyway, she said, okay. But I knew she was going to a brunch. That's why I called her and gave her heads up. You can go to the brunch, but be back by 2 so I could go to my dance class and come back. But I think the question was why he couldn't take me to my dance class and pick me up. Well, it's my car, first of all. And he done told me all weekend. So, hey, I got a car. But anyway, that ain't the point. So she said, you know, everybody was disappointed with you. Everybody was upset with you. I said, okay. I said, so did you take up for me and tell them, you know, I was kind of busy, tied up? She said, no, because you did what you wanted to do. And obviously, she said, I'm not questioning who you want to spend your time with, but I question your decision you made. What decision? That I didn't want to go to a damn housewarming party? I'm an adult. If I don't want to go to a housewarming party, I don't have to. I said, let me tell you something. She was at my house. I said, let me tell you something. This is how I know I done grew up. Because a long time ago, I wouldn't have said jack about this and he not even like this. I said, you know what? I said, we're not even going to mention. I was all upset before I went to dance class. Couldn't get myself together. I said, we not going to mention when I went to Texas and you had me and Sonya waiting at the mall. And then you call and tell me that your dog didn't have the right damn bow on his hair after we had been waiting 3 or 4 hours. Can we talk about inconvenience? I said, no, we're not going to go there. We're not going to say I've been in Georgia 12 years. Not one time when I go to Texas have you offered me to stay in your house. Your nice house where you got 5 bedrooms. And you know I'm staying in a hotel. We're not going to talk about how many times I done been to Texas and you didn't offer me your car. Not to say I want one, but the fact that I extended you my car and I didn't have to. Yeah, we've been friends for 20-something years. But who's the fairest friend? That's what I'm talking about. I said, let's talk. She said, well, I said, let me tell you something. I'm not the person you think you used to know. I'm not that person no more. She said, you're right. I don't know who you're right. I'm not that person you used to know. Because the person you used to know wouldn't have said jack. But guess what? I'm telling you. She said, well, when you come back from dance class, you take me back to their house. I said, no, better yet, you had them come pick you up. I was beside myself. Obviously, I'm still beside myself now. But I said, you have them come pick you up. I ain't ever told somebody to tell them somebody come pick them up. If I'm supposed to take you somewhere, guess where I'm going to take you? But I'm done. I'm done with people telling me what I need to do. People who not there for me want to tell me what I should be doing and what's the right way to handle something. It's only a doggone housewarming party. If people can't understand when you can't attend their functions, then they're not your friends anyway. Me, when people can't attend my functions, I don't get all pissy. I say, okay. And all them years that she never offered me nothing. Not that I wanted something, but the point is she considered me her best friend and say I've been here all weekend and I haven't seen you. No, let's talk about all them times I done been home and you didn't even come and see me. Really? Best friends? Let's talk about who extended their car to you. Who gave you their room to stay in and didn't ask you for nothing. Then when she first got, she said, well, what we gonna do? I said, I'm not gonna do nothing. I said, I got Netflix and I got Hulu, whatever it's called, on the TV. If you want to watch that, that's fine. I said, because guess what? I'm going out with my man and he gonna pay for my everything I do this weekend. Really? I'm not taking you to dinner. None of that. No, boo. But anyway, that's the gist of it. So, right, and then she sent me a message after my dance class saying, okay, they here to pick me up. Okay, see you later. Obviously, see you later. She said, thanks for your hospitality. I didn't even respond. Really? Maybe I'm way beside myself. But that's what I talk about. People who I'm there for. I I just done had it. If I was to spend the whole weekend with, wait a minute. This wasn't the kicker. She gets to my house and say, mind you, she don't know how much she inconvenienced me. Let me start there. Oh, I'm going to get real angry and call her. Because Thursday, she didn't have a ride from the airport. You know, I called in to work Thursday to pick her up. I asked Sonya. Sonya couldn't pick her up. I called in Thursday night to pick her up from the airport. And she knew I was calling in. But she could have, at that point, she could have got a car if she was a real friend. But let me tell you, when she got to my house Thursday night, my apartment is very nice. To me, it's very nice. For an apartment, it's the best for me. It's great for me and comfortable. So she gets here and said, oh, you got wire hangers. Wire hangers? Really? I almost told off. I said, look. I said, what you talking about, wire hangers? I said, don't everybody have wire hangers? She's like, oh, you still got wire hangers? Let me tell you something. Yeah, I got wire hangers. I said, I was real cool with them wire hanger bit. She said, no, people don't use wire hangers no more. All right. You know, that's people who unhappy in their own relationships and got problems. So they want to point out other people's problems. Mind you, she done picked up a little weight. But I didn't go there and say, girl, you the show done got fat. She said, oh, let me see your stomach. Oh, it don't look that good. Okay, it's good for me. It's good for me. Just like them wire hangers. I said, if you got a problem with them wire hangers, why don't you buy me some? Boo. Buy me some. I'm good with them. They hanging up my uniform. Then, she meets my boo on Friday. She said, oh, let me see this guy you just crazy about. He picks me up. She meet him. She had to come to my car because, of course, I had to get some stuff out of my car so she could take my car. She had my, oh, yeah, he not all that cute. She said, yeah, only you want him. Yeah, you're right. I do want him. And he mine. I don't care what he look like. That's my man. Guess what? He good to me. And you unhappy. And I don't plan to be unhappy, okay? Oh. So anyway. Guys, that's my spiel. Hopefully this is going to prevent me from going to get a cup of, we'll call it hot tea. I've had it up to here. But anyway, make a long story short, I had a great weekend with my boo. We had an awesome time. He dropped me off Sunday. And I thought he was going to leave right away, but he came upstairs. He said, let me get that. He said, let me be a gentleman and help you. I was like, okay, because I had lots of stuff that I took to his house because we just did lots of physical activity. He really wants us to work out together. He's like, I'm going to have to start going to the gym with you. Oh, boy. He's just like, I can show you some pointers. I said, okay. But he is like the sweetest guy, y'all. And I thought about when you're trying to do different things, you have to go about it a different way. For instance, all my friends are gay. If I'm trying to live a different lifestyle, I probably don't need to be like in the environment. And because he is a little strange, that was one of the reasons I probably really didn't go to the housewarming party, because he is totally to the left of what people would expect me to date. And much rather him not be uncomfortable, I would rather not go because I enjoy my time with him. I enjoy my time with him. And to be honest, that's what matters to me. And I think I'm an adult. I can make that decision about what I want to do, when I want to do it, and whom I want to do it with. I'm sorry if I seem a little to the left, but my life is going differently now. I don't tolerate people judging me like I used to. It doesn't feel good to me. Especially when somebody has been my friend forever. And first of all, you attack my living environment and you using my stuff? No. And you're not going to talk about my man either. Not somebody I care about. I'm sorry. That just don't go. Not for me. I can call him nerdy. I can call him special, but you ain't going to call him nothing but my man. How about, yeah, I see. Well, you don't have to worry about nobody wanting him because he's special. Yeah. He is older than me. Right. He's 15 years my senior. But guess what? I'm happy with him. I bet you he can beat your ass up the mountain twice. Bet you he can beat you at certain activities. Yeah. You're not going to downplay my weight loss game because you unhappy. That's people. Guys, if you out there, you unhappy with some of your friends' stuff, leave it to be their stuff. Because we have a tendency to take, when I'm unhappy, I don't project it on nobody else. I allow you to be happy. I'm not going to lash out at you because I'm miserable as hell. Don't do it to your friends. That ain't cool. Because you having problems in your relationship. I've had problems in my relationship. Mind you, I've been talking with her about her relationship, giving her sound advice. But I ain't the first one to talk, but I told her about my mistakes. So don't come in here judging my environment. You wants to use my stuff. Look who using whose car. I'm not borrowing yours. I never borrowed yours. If you didn't want to intrude, you'd have rented you a car. And you'd have got a hotel. Right? Am I lying? But this is just my Sunday rant. And anyway, thank you guys for letting me vent again. I appreciate it. I love it. And thank you. I may not have that drink now. Bye, guys.